Hi there, welcome back to a new video. Tonight we are looking at Dogecoin because we're seeing good things today for Dogecoin. Currency so far is up by 0.86%. That is not a lot, but it is a day in the green, so fantastic. If we can look at how this one has been moving over the past week, we can see that in the past 5 days the price has increased from the start of week, which was at a price of about 5.71 cent, and again right now we are all the way up to about 6.16 cent. So again, I would recommend that you watch last night's episode on Dogecoin because we covered quite a few important things about the currency in that one. We covered the amount of searches this one was getting on social media, and we really just discovered the amount of hype that really was around and behind Dogecoin. But basically what I'm trying to say in this one is that we're going to be having a look at how this one has been moving recently, then giving my personal thoughts and opinions based on that. So if you may enjoy that, please do remember it's only my thoughts and opinions though, and not financial advice. But if you may enjoy it, do make sure to leave a like on the video, and of course smash that subscribe button because we are trying to grow our amount of subscribers as much as possible. So now I've mentioned that, we are not going to waste a second more. We're going to jump quickly into this one, looking at how Dogecoin has been moving today, and we're going to start off over here on the more detailed Yahoo Finance charts. Well, basically we can see that obviously today the candlestick is red apparently. Again, I don't think this is correct because it does say that we are green apparently on Yahoo Finance, so there you go. Perhaps that should be green, but basically we are seeing a very small body on the candlestick. Overall though, things are still moving in a good way, which is fantastic. We can see that today the highs of the day and the lows of the day were pretty equivalent. Obviously none of the wicks are particularly high in comparison to the others, which is good. So again, we are seeing a pretty mixed candlestick, but it is quite flat for today, and again that does reflect on the amount of movement that we have seen in price. Volume for today was about 1.1 billion, we can see down in that bottom corner down here, and that is not too bad. Again, this does come after a day yesterday where we saw Dogecoin in the green after that initial sell-off the day before, so this is another fantastic sign that Dogecoin is picking itself back up, especially towards the end of week. I do think that good things are coming for Dogecoin going forwards. I think if we do carry on at this rate, which I personally do believe we can see Dogecoin even smash past the 7 cent range, and again on the way to 10 cent, and then hopefully even higher than that. So we already know that Dogecoin is a bit of a risky investment anyway. It's a cryptocurrency that is not necessarily as established as some of the others, but the potential upside for Dogecoin is huge. We've spoken about this in last night's episode like I mentioned, so do make sure to give that a watch. But obviously the amount of people searching for Dogecoin is still a rather large number, and this does still show quite a lot of interest in the currency. Now this is a good sign going forwards. I think it does still show that we have a lot of potential to see this one continue to rise for some time, and of course there is nothing that I would love to see more. So right now, I'm very happy with where Dogecoin is. I think going forwards into tomorrow, we could see a little bit of a sell-off, but hopefully that will not be the case. Again, today's candlestick being quite flat, so I do believe that we could go either way. I'd love to see this one go up, but again, if it was to drop by a small amount, I would not be too disappointed because we have been up in the past week. But basically what I'm trying to say in this one is that now we are seeing a clear uptrend for Dogecoin. Again, this does look to be the case. If we do have a quick look at that 200-day moving average on the bottom, we can see there has been a slow and steady increase in the price of Dogecoin, which is fantastic. Now I do believe this one can continue to rise going forwards. If we can have a look at how the pattern for the 50-day moving averages up here, it is also pretty good. So I think we are in a very good position to see this one continue to rise going forwards. And again, there's nothing that I would love to see more. But yes, I'm very happy with how this one has moved this week. I think if we can just pick ourselves up a bit more into tomorrow, we'll have confirmation that this one is going to carry on rising, and I would love to see that. Basically, more recently we are hitting a bit of a resistance at this higher level up here. So this is the high that we saw in the past 2 or 3 days. Again, this range is about the $6.50 range, so we've had a bit of difficulty getting up past that. If we can have a look at the past, we have seen difficulty similarly in this range before. Again, a little bit lower here, but this is a similar pattern that we have been seeing. I think Dogecoin could be in a similar pattern right now. If you can have a look at the previous patterns that we have seen, of course, we've seen a bit of a increase in price, well actually quite a significant increase in price, followed by a little bit of a sell-off, and then it flattens out for a bit before increasing a bit more. We've seen that here, we've seen that here again, and we've also seen that here. I think this definitely could be what we could potentially be seeing here, as we have seen a rise, again followed by a dip, then it started to go up a little bit, and today is quite flat. So again, if tomorrow was quite flat or even in the red by a small amount or in the green by a small amount, I don't think that's too significant. Overall, as I have said many times in the past, I think Dogecoin where it is right now, it is still more of a long-term hold in my opinion, and at that it is a risk because we just don't know whether this one is actually going to be taken as seriously as some of the other cryptos. But the numbers don't lie, guys. Of course, the amount of interest is huge, and for that reason I definitely do still think that Dogecoin does have a lot going for it and has a lot in its favour, and we could see the price continue to rally. So again, a bit more of a detailed update is coming out tomorrow. I just thought I'd make a quick one telling you guys what has gone on today. So again, do join us for that tomorrow. I'll see you then. Goodbye.